Hi guys, welcome to the bedroom. Today I wanted to sit and just get ready with you, do an everyday makeup that I've been playing with, wearing on the daily. When I do my daily makeup looks, these are often makeup looks that I am not showing on camera, I'm not planning and doing in the studio, and this is also usually my time where I play with some new products. So I'm using stuff that I wear every day, but it's also my time to play and test products out before I feature them in videos. So this is kind of a mix of both. It's a mix of my everyday makeup, so you'll see some things that you've seen a lot on my channel, and I'm also going to be trying out some new things and putting them on my face for you. And I wanted to do this in natural light. I know lately we've been doing a lot of makeup looks in the studio, and sometimes the studio lighting just doesn't do a makeup look justice. So we're here, we got our nice new camera, thanks to those of you who noticed in the last video. And yeah, we're gonna put makeup on our face. So let's do that. Scooch in closer a little bit here for you. If you like videos like this, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click subscribe, click the notification bell if you want to see new videos from me. It helps a lot. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is the Fenty Beauty Slip Shine lipstick. This is actually the clear one, 01. And I know it's technically not a lip balm, but I've just been using it as a lip balm, keeping it in my little lip balm section in my makeup drawer. It smells so good. Love the packaging. It's adorable. And the formula itself is really hydrating and lovely. The next product I wanted to try is new from Vesca Beauty. It's new to me. I'm excited. The packaging looks beautiful, and they have an incredibly inclusive shade range in all of their products thus far. This is the Vesca Beauty Soft Sun Radiant Skin Primer, and this one is in the shade Sunrise. It has a really beautiful golden hue to it, and they have 3 shades of this. It's a really sheer primer, so truly anyone can use it. It just has different undertones. There's one that's pink, there's one that's more pearlescent, and this one is the sunshine. So there's just a little bit of a golden hue to it. I'm really excited about this. It felt so good. I just like rubbed it on the back of my hand, and usually for me the back of my hands, I mean obviously they're so sensitive now. You can pretty much tell how a product's gonna be when you put it on the back of your hand. You can really see if it sinks into the fine lines and pores. You can see what the coloring is gonna be like. And this one felt really nice. It felt really cooling and lovely. I love to use a moisturizing kind of glowing primer no matter what. Even if I'm doing the lightest makeup look, I always love to do something sheer and hydrating on my face. And that one, yeah, oh, it just makes your skin look wet. It's so pretty. It's so nice. I also want to address the elephant in the room here. Oh my god, I had like the biggest stress sit ever, and I completely picked it to a wound. It's awful. So we're going to be addressing that in a moment. But yeah, so far so good on this primer. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm excited about this new brand. They're vegan, cruelty-free. Some of their packaging is completely recyclable. Some of it isn't, but their branding and everything just lovely. I'm excited to see more from them. For my base, I'm actually going to mix in the First Aid Beauty Sunscreen Oil. I'm going to mix this in with my tinted moisturizer. This tinted moisturizer I'm not showing. It's a product I'm trying to use up personally. It's not something I want to show on my channel, so any tinted moisturizer will do, but I am going to mix in my sunscreen. For my sunscreen warriors out there, just know I'm not actually leaving the house today, which is why I'm not going in with a full shebang. Normally I would just put an entire layer of this on my face, but I'm actually just going to mix in the tinted moisturizer with it. I want to sheer it out a little bit because it's a little bit deep for me right now. I didn't put fake tan on the last couple of days, so I'm a little bit extra pale, but I just wanted to sheer it out a little bit. So I'm mixing in my sunscreen with it, and I'm just going to put this all over my face for a nice base and bring it down the neck a bit as well. Oh, so glowy. For everyday makeup, I've pretty much just been putting a tinted moisturizer on of some kind. My skin's been really good, other than this giant right now. My skin's been really nice lately, which I'm so thankful for. I've been changing up my diet a bit, which you guys will continue to see in the vlogs. I've been getting a little bit more sun. My skin is usually just in general a bit nicer in the summer when she gets a bit more vitamin D. And yeah, I'm pleased because my skin was really having a moment for a while there. I'm just taking my foundation brush and going around the edges, making sure that I blend this nicely into the hairline. I'm going to go in with 2 concealers. This is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Sensual Skin Enhancer. This is a super full coverage, full coverage product. So I'm just going to put this 2-spot concealer spot conceal. And then I'm going to take the Burberry Sheer Concealer number 1 and just put this underneath my eyes. So this is my little concealer concoction of the day. And while I do this, I just wanted to say a really big thank you to you guys for your response on the weekly vlog that we posted on Monday. It's been so long since we just did a true carry around weekly vlog, and it felt so good to do that. I know a few years ago, like when I was in my Vancouver apartment, that's pretty much like all my content had turned into. I had been vlogging so much. I was having so much fun with it. They were more casual. It was a little bit less pressured. I loved showing you guys my day-to-day, and I know for me, as a viewer of YouTube, I don't really watch a lot of makeup videos. I don't watch makeup tutorials. I'm not really into this like Instaglam heavy makeup Instagram stuff. I just don't watch that. I really watch people's daily lives, and I've really missed doing vlogs, and we wanted to bring it back. Obviously the last few months, like, we had intended on doing that anyway, like bringing the vlogs back, but I mean, if you guys have watched the videos over the last few months, it's just been a really weird time. I was really down, and I'm feeling a lot more normal. I'm feeling a lot more myself. You know, obviously there's a new normal in many senses of the word, but in terms of like the coronavirus, the pandemic, COVID, everything that's been shut down, it's feeling a lot more normal. You know, like we can go outside again. So I feel like a lot of that stress has really died down. Things with work are picking back up again, and it's just felt really good to be back into the swing of things. So we feel confident, Dan and I, about bringing the vlogs back and actually sticking with it. So I mentioned before when we first posted our video back that we were doing Monday and Thursday uploads for a bit, just because we wanted to see how we felt about picking up the vlog camera again. We really wanted to bring the weekly vlogs back, and I think that it's safe to say that hopefully, maybe some changes here and there, but every Monday will be a vlog. And it's not a weekly vlog in the sense of vlogging all week every week, but there will be a vlog posted weekly. I'm so excited to have that back. It's been so nice. Just like, I know it's stupid stuff. It's stupid, you know, mundane everyday things, like showing you my arrow garden and showing you what I'm eating and just doing the everyday stuff, but that's what I like to see when I'm a fan of someone and their life on the internet. I want to see their everyday stuff. I don't always want to see a full setup video in a studio. Like, it just feels more natural to me. It feels more relatable. And even though people change and they grow and they excel in their careers, and perhaps the makeup they use, the clothing they're wearing, perhaps that reaches to a more unattainable, unrelatable level, but when you're vlogging and doing these daily life things, that's where the relatability is, I guess, for me when I'm watching YouTube videos. So I hope that you guys are excited about the vlogs being back. I'm so excited too, and just wanted to say thank you so much for your positive, loving comments. I was getting so emotional reading through all the comments. I feel like I've really missed just that connection with you guys, and that's seemed very gone the last few months, and it feels good to be back. So that's my spiel. Back to the makeup. That concealer, oh my god, it blended out so nicely. I just really went in a little bit and really spot concealed where I needed it, and I am thrilled. I'm taking this little Burberry concealer because it's a little bit more peachy pink, and I'm just gonna put that right onto those dark circles under the eyes and just blend that in with my finger to brighten up this area. I always make sure to get right into this center bit because that's where a lot of the darkness is for me in my dark circles. Just right in there. I'm really loving this base so far. It's really light. I can still see my skin, but we have concealed where we need to. I'm gonna wait a bit to go in with powder. I have a few more cream things that I want to put on my face. So for now, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer. This one's in the shade 02, Butta Biscuit. I'm gonna start with this. If I want something a bit warmer, I'll go in with Macchiato after, but I'm gonna start. Yeah, I feel like that's deep enough. We got no fake tan remnants right now, so we're going with the lighter shade. But I'm just gonna blend this in. I've mentioned it already a million times, but the Smith 157 brush. She is my current favorite brush for applying the cream bronzer. I've just been loving it. And I really pat this in. It takes me a little bit longer to really focus and pat this in, but I feel like it makes a nice difference in not going too overboard with the bronzer. I find it gives a much more natural look to really slowly and in small areas stipple this on. It's the complete opposite to how I've been doing my cream bronzer over the last few years. Since the dawn of me using cream bronzer, I usually just slap it on and rub it all over my face, but this, in essence, gives the same effect, just a little bit more natural. Sorry, I have to sneeze. I'm also gonna make sure to hit that jawline as well. I feel incredibly naked without putting any bronzer or something here. And this shade's actually a little bit, it's that nice in between. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's nice in between so that when I'm using it, I don't feel like I have to use a separate contour product necessarily, especially just for my everyday makeup. Taking that same cream bronzer and just putting a little bit whoop, 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 down the nose. Now for highlight, I'm gonna use the Danessa Myricks Tiara Vision Flush. This is a really beautiful champagne kind of golden highlight. I'm gonna take some just into the palm of my hand. It's a beautiful, beautiful creamy formula. It's so juicy and gorgeous. Ugh. I'm gonna place that onto the tops of my cheekbones for a highlight. Oh, it's so pretty. And this one is really, really, really juicy, so I'm making sure to apply this before I apply any powder, because I really want that to just sink in with the rest of my base products and really look like my skin. Like this is this is one of the best cream liquid kind of hybrid highlights I've ever used. It's just the juiciest, most loving. Oh my god, like how pretty is that? It's so nice, so nice. Okay, now I'm gonna powder. I'm gonna take the Mcgrath Labs setting powder. I have this one in the shade Light Medium 2. And I'm actually gonna take this Juvia's Place highlight brush and just tap into there a little bit. I don't want a lot of powder, but I just wanna make sure that I'm setting in a little bit where we need it before we go in with powder. So pretty much just the center of my face. And I've been noticing lately, even though it's my driest spot, around my mouth is where I get the most movement of product. So I've been really trying to set in that area to make sure it's not moving around too much. So really just the center of my face. More from Vesca Beauty. I want to use their bronzers. This is the Kissed by Santorini shade. Really pretty packaging here. And they have a ton of shades. Like they go really, really deep with the shades. Gorgeous shade selection. And I do want to add a little bit more bronzer. Just going over top of the cream bronzer to kind of deepen it up there. And I haven't actually used this bronzer before, so I really had faith going in with that first dip there. It was a lot more pigmented than I was expecting for sure. So I'm gonna have to sheer that out a bit. But I do just want to add a nice little layer around to set everything in and to, woo, also take this down the neck a bit. Okay, for blush, I picked up this Serafina blush from Juvia's Place. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous, like pinky peach shade. So I'm just gonna put this onto my cheeks. Yes. It's quite pigmented, so I'm trying to, I don't know why I'm having this like little bald spot right here. It's so weird. I'm just kind of gonna bring that blush up a little bit. Just, yeah, it's a really nice summery peachy color. Love that. Let's do brows. I'm using my Dior brow pencil. I've gone back to this because I feel like I want to use it up before it dries up. Sorry guys, I really need to look up into my mirror for this. Lately I've been noticing I'm really struggling with making my brows even. Like I know they don't necessarily have to be even, but more so lately I've been finding that my brows are just really wonky and I haven't changed the way I've been doing my brows. I don't know what it is. Do you find that sometimes you just do the same process for your makeup and then sometimes you're just like, it's not working, something's off? I don't know. I just find they look so off no matter what I do. And soap brows. And slick that up, and I've been making sure to like press the hairs down after, because this is what Nikki Makeup taught us to do. Even though she does her soap before applying product, I've just been trying to slick it down. Okay, I'm gonna scooch in nice and close for the eyes. I'm gonna use the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. Really beautiful, warm, bronzy tones here. And what I'm gonna do is mix these two shades together because this one's a little bit deep for what I normally would go for. Like normally I just do my bronzer shade. So I'm just gonna mix those two in together to create a nice little, just a nice little bronze on the lid. I feel like this is Anna's like poopy brown color of dreams. She would die for this shade. I'm just gonna take that same mixture on the lower lash line. I feel like I kind of want to bring a little bit of the pink into the eye actually. I'm going to go back in with the blush just to make it a little bit more monochrome. I'm just going to run that over top just a little bit. Bloop. Kind of make it feel like it meshes with the blush a little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Mino here. This is a super, super pigmented shadow, so I'm going to really lightly drag that along the lash line. And just use that to open the eye up a little bit, really subtly. And then I'm gonna take the Moremi shade. You can use that with a brush. And just, it's super pigmented. So I didn't want to use my finger because I know I'd apply way too much. So I'm using a little fluffy brush. I'm just using that to highlight. And then finally, I'm gonna take this shade Amina and just put a little bit of that on the lid. Then I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus Bronzelite with all this lovely shimmer. Spray that on my face. For the lips, I didn't know what I was feeling. I grabbed a couple different options. I'm gonna start with my Victoria Beckham 02 lip pencil while the Fix Plus soaks in. I'm just kind of rubbing that together, and then I haven't used this shade in a while. It's the Revlon Dewy Peach number 19 lip balm. So pretty, such a great dupe for all of the more high-end lip balm style lip products. It's beautiful, and I love the peachy orange tint in there. It goes really nicely with the blush. I feel like the brown in the eyes was a little bit too poopy for this overall look. I probably could have just done the liner, but it's fine. It's just makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. Gonna finish everything off with my mascara. This is the Marc Jacobs at Lash'd mascara. Now we let the hair out. And this is the finished look, you guys. This is just a nice little fresh makeup look for the summertime using some exciting new products that I wanted to put to the test. And honestly, I'm thrilled with how everything came together. I think this base is just lovely. And I just wanted to do so in some natural light for you guys. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any other products or brands that you want to be seeing from me in future makeup looks, any other videos you want to see from me. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you all very soon for a new one. Bye!